Hello, everyone, and happy Friday. Welcome to the Stream of Consciousness. I am Dichotomous Prime, aka Vince. I am a West Indian by Canadian tabletop game creator. I do cultural consultation, sensitivity reading, and mechanics and narrative design in the tabletop space. But by the title below me, you can tell that we are continuing today our playthrough of Dishonored 2, the game published by Bethesda and created by Arcane Studios. I hope that everybody has had a lovely week thus far. If you haven't, hopefully we can end it off on a good note. And if you're doing the gig economy thing, well, let's hope that we can give you a little bit of a respite before you get back to that grind. Let's see. What are we mulling over today? I've been noticing a thing that, let's see. It's I'm doing that thing where like the multiple like just kind of the streams of consciousness in my head are just like, is this a thing that anyone is getting like gives a shit about or want to talk about or anything like that? Or is it just kind of like a weird sort of esoteric, like, when your friend describes a dream to you and you're like, this just said, fortunately, the glove, and this makes no sense. But anyways, you're here, so I'm gonna talk about it anyways. I don't know why, but hello there, CA Burlitz. Welcome on in. It is good to see you, and I hope that you are having a lovely Friday. I've been like weirdly nervous a few minutes before starting stream, and I kind of wasn't for a while. And I don't really know what the deal with that is. It's really strange. Hey there, Health Pack! I hope that you are having a lovely Friday as well as you are gearing up for some fun times in D&D later on. Another awesome person y'all can go check out later on is the Three Flings, who all play through Dungeons and Dragons modules created by indie developers from the various different anthologies that they have posted on the DM's Guild. Health Pack is one of those individuals, and they do lots of fun stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to do that kind of like self-reflection thing where I'm trying to suss out all of the different factors and go like, okay, so why do I feel this way? It's because I didn't before. I got used to it. I was just kind of doing all of my different things. I might have been more stressed because of tech issues and things like that, but this was definitely one of those things where I would be sitting in having like Streamlabs OBS open in front of me and getting ready to hit go live, and I would just have this like I would need to take a couple of breaths and just kind of be like, okay, just like and go. And I don't really know where it came from. Maybe it's because like I've been trying to maybe like dress up a little bit more recently and kind of been thinking more about presentation in terms of promotion, in terms of finally hopefully getting a logo or profile picture changed, as many of my friends have lovingly roasted me for. And I think maybe kind of spending more like brain calories on like thinking about presentation and like all of those sorts of like outward appearances are maybe kind of like feeding into that a little bit. But yeah, I figured I would at least kind of like talk about it because again, it's kind of that taking away this idea of just kind of like the mystique and everything, because like let's be 100% honest. I can be a pretty charismatic guy, so like when I get into the flow of things, it's not really necessarily showing outwards that I'm particularly nervous. And obviously y'all are psychic, or y'all aren't psychic, and if one of you is psychic, you gotta let me know and stop that, because I'm reading thoughts without consent. That's not cool. But like y'all aren't gonna know what I'm thinking necessarily, and different people deal with nerves and anxiety in different ways, and it's motivated by different things. So Especially since I have a few friends who are thinking of trying to get into streaming. I think that I've I've kind of talked about this a little bit before, but kind of one of the things that I'm big into is this kind of dispelling this idea that, you do it, oh, excuse me, you do it perfectly the first time, or you do it in a polished way the first time, and you know what you're doing the first time, or the second time, or the 10th time, or the 100th time you start streaming. Because I think that dispelling that particular myth will encourage, I don't know where that particular mispronunciation came from, will encourage, rather, more people to give it a try. And more people giving it a try means, more diverse voices. And there are people who are kind of like worried about, like, oh, I don't look like that, or I don't sound like that, or I don't do things or know how to do things in this way. And just generally knowing, like, it's okay to do a thing and have it be like kind of weird and messy. Like this whole idea that comes from monetizing your hobbies, as we have all kind of started to be pushed into, because hey, capitalism is a hellscape, is kind of looking at your thing as a product. And a product we tend to think of as marketed, we tend to think of as it has to be polished or else no one's going to buy it. And just kind of a lot of these evaluating value on the basis of something being flawless, or something like you have to get it right, whatever right means. And I just kind of want to let people know that it's okay to make a shitty thing. It's okay to make a shitty thing. Like, if there's a reason that you want to do streaming, because you enjoy talking about dorky narrative shit like I do, or you just like, you have that performer bug from being a theater nerd, or any of those sorts of things, that is a good enough reason in itself to stream. And this whole kind of idea of, well, Dark Goku 420 fucking told me that I'm supposed to do this, that, or the other thing, or else, like, why are you even wasting your time, is silly. It's silly and it's ridiculous. So yeah, I guess that's kind of my starting off the stream with a little bit of vulnerability. Let's check in on chat here. Thing about social anxiety is I a lot of the times assume other people experience the same thing. Yeah, it's real. It's a real trip to kind of have that thing where you're trying to read the tea leaves and you're trying to, like, piece together what the right strategic next move is. And a lot of the times, because people tend to work on patterns, but the thing is you can only establish a pattern versus what you yourself have experienced in your life, that we will apply our own schemas and our own patterns to other people. And a lot of the time it can cause you a lot of stress, because it's just kind of like, oh, I actually completely read that situation wrong and don't need to worry about any of those things that I was thinking about. Psychic powers that work through the internet would be kind of impressive. I guess it'd be normal psychic powers. That is also a very valid point. And also, hello, Pseudobite. Welcome on in. I hope that you've had a lovely week and are having a lovely Friday. Let's see. Theater, none of those in high school. No, of course, none at all. But yeah. Let's see. What other stuff was going on today? I was happy enough to be able to fit in a workout before we started off today, which is always good to be able to move around before I sit down for 3+ hours. Which, by the way, hydration. Everybody, hydrate. Take your meds. Get some food. Do a posture check. Stretch. Do all kinds of good stuff, because you deserve that good self-care. Mm-hmm. But yeah, let's see. And the other thing, kind of also, here, actually, let me throw a quick CW/TW into chat just in case. Specifically for discussing a little bit of a mention of kind of like body and like face dysmorphia. So I finally got around to let's see, completely lost my train of thought for a second. Finally got around to making some highlights of the first episode of Dishonored. And they were like generally pretty fun. But I was realizing that a big part of what was keeping me from doing it, and I was putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, partially because I can't listen to music while I'm doing it, which is my usual like workaround for executive dysfunction. But you need to be able to listen and watch stuff. And the other thing that I realized was that it was because I had to look at myself and hear myself. And it's one of those things where, because, you know, if there's a philosophy that I most adhere to, it'd probably be Taoism. Mostly I kind of dealt with a lot of self-directed negative thoughts and kind of dysmorphia about like my face and all of those sorts of different things, by kind of just like embracing the kind of Taoist idea that like there is no self. I am not here. I only exist through the actions that I do. And that has generally been a pretty good guiding star. But having to... Oh, holy crap! Hello there, Tolvo! How are you doing today? Hello, everyone from Tolvo's stream. That's a start off. Okay, hey, hello, hi. I am Dichotomous Prime, aka Vince. I am a West Indian Canadian bi tabletop game creator. I do sensitivity reading, cultural consultation, and narrative and mechanics design in the tabletop space. You can see we are probably, what am I even saying? Probably Dishonored 2, playing it. Yes, words go in the order of things. But I hope that y'all were having a lovely, lovely stream. Are you still... There was that one game that you were playing that was like East Asian inspired that looked really, really cool. Are you still playing that, or what are you playing tonight? But yeah, let's see. I promise I'll still be looking for and listening for the answer to that. But yeah, not Sekiro, the one that was like more open world, like, because I know you're on the Sekiro circuit. You were playing some Valheim before, and then there was one that you've been posting about on Twitter that was like less well known. I forget the name of it. That one. I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, but the one that starts with a G. But yeah. Let's see. So basically, I realized that part of what was keeping me from wanting to make clips and highlights and everything was having to see my own face, and kind of the fact that it bypassed my usual coping mechanisms of like, I don't exist. I only exist through action. So I don't have to negatively regard myself if there is no self. You know what I mean? It's, tapping on the forehead of like, you don't have to dislike yourself if there's no self. So that has been a bit of a reframing challenge. And hello, Twisted Crow. Thank you very much for following. That is very, very appreciated. So kind of adjusting to this place where I'm okay and can kind of like embrace my appearance, either just through like taking the time to even like put on a button-up shirt, like something just kind of that simple, or like putting contacts in or something like that. And of course having lovely, lovely friends like over in the Lavender Night Discord, who are kind enough to like gas me up and just like generally make me feel good about myself, has been a major change that I'm still kind of processing and kind of trying to grow into being able to like acknowledge my own existence and kind of confront it and reflect on that sort of thing and be okay with that situation as is. So yeah, that is I hope I didn't like you come on in and it's just kind of like, oh geez, we're having a heavy talk, having a heavy talk right now. The struggle to turn on the camera is real. I don't win that fight often. Yeah, no, it's I when I initially decided to do it, it was pretty much because from everything I'd heard, people like being able to see a streamer's reaction. And I tend to be a very expressive person, as you can probably see if you ever see any of my clips or highlights or anything. So I wanted to do that. Like, I like being entertaining in that respect. But it was definitely that thing of like, I got that, and then I like wanted to invest in the lighting and everything so that I could control how I look, and kind of messing with different camera settings and that sort of thing. And then it was like, okay, so from there, now that, you know, we're in lockdown and I'm not going to get a haircut for a while, I actually have to like mess with my hair and everything. And then I like broke my glasses one day, so I had to wear contacts, and I was like, maybe I could do this on stream sometime, and ended up doing that as well. So it was just kind of this beaded necklace effect of like getting to where I am now, and where I go from here, I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. Basically, yeah, I just wanted to kind of have that transparency out there because I know that a lot of folks in the community kind of struggle with the terrifying reality of being known, whether it's emotionally, physically, just generally regarding oneself or being regarded. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that you're not alone. So that's kind of where I am right now as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna do one more bit of hydration here, and then we're gonna cut the tunes, and we are gonna hop back in. So I had a revelation the other day. I like stealth playthroughs, but then I realized that I was taking extra effort to not kill cops, and that feels silly. So we might change that tactic going forward, though we'll see. Or maybe I won't actively kind of pursue fatal assassinations, but we're gonna go with the old Ivan Drago. If he dies, he dies. Alright, so cutting out the music there. Boop. And boop. Go over there. And let's... Okay, excellent. And we're gonna transition over. Alright, perfect. Let's see. And we got that BRB queued up. Jesspack, you need to stop drinking things while I'm making jokes, because you're gonna get hurt one of these days. This has been numerous times that this has happened. Alright, let's continue. So I've turned down the graphics a little bit because we have a big open, well, complex semi-open world in front of us. So I don't want to have it be chugging too much. Let's see here. Emote specifically for moments when someone needs to die. I feel like you're going to be using that emote a lot in this game, because there are definitely a few times. Because, yeah, no, I was thinking about, like, the pains that I'm going through to, like, use non-lethal on these guys. Oh, God. Alright, well, we're off to a good start. Let's see. So, there's a bunch of dudes over there. Yeah. And you're down there. Let's see here. Yeah. So, yeah. Apologies for frame rate stuff in general. I am attempting to get that dealt with a tech upgrade, but I do not know when that is going to be coming through. So, in the interim, we will try and deal with it as best we can. Alright, so got two of you. I like how my telescope, for some reason, enhances my hearing. Let's see, I need to actually remind myself what, like, powers I have. Okay, because, yeah, just dark vision and far reach. Okay, so pretty basic. Let's see. And I've got my crossbow bolts. I've already taken out dude up there who's having a little nap over there. A little nappy poo. So that's a stun bolt. Got him there. Well, that's not what I meant to do.
Did you hear that? What's going on here?
Well, we're off to a good start.
Coward.
Well, I'm now out of crossbow bolts. So that's a thing. Alright, well, NBD, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that was definitely one of those things where I forgot the controls for a second, and instead of going into my menu, I shot a thing twice. So that's a thing. Okay, so we have that one there. There's the rune way back there that's in the shop. Okay.
Smell the stench of the void. There's something perverse in this place.
I mean, this looks like an orgy shack, so it might not be the void, my dude. Oh yeah, no.
Deep, brother. Remember that the profane seeks to hide itself.
Let me get my dark vision out. So you're there.
You know not the mind of the deviant, for their thoughts are drowned in dark waters.
Yeah, don't worry about the deviant. Worry about me. Do 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 do. Do do do. Yup. Bye. Oh, I can't spin that globe. Let's see. Do do
Karnaca
do
was a
do.
lovely city once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place.
Hey everyone, it's Gerard Way
Actually
again.
painting the walls red. Now you're here, and I have to wonder whether you're going to give it that final nudge, or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
I love how he kind of like doesn't really say a whole lot. It's just like, shit's bad, yo. You could affect how bad it is. Be like, yep, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see. So, enhancements. Unaware enemies to ashes, they die. That could be beneficial. Okay, so could do aim far reach, pull objects, includes corpses and unconscious bodies. Okay, that could. I have 4 right now. I thought I only had 2. That doesn't suck. Okay. Okay, because we could do shadow walk to enthrall humans or hounds. Doppelganger. Domino's fun. Let's see. Don't want to do that one. I want to try and be stealthy at least. Because I could get 2. Yeah, I think what we might do is pull objects. And we might do shadow kill. Alright, excellent. Don't have to hide bodies. That is excellent. Well, that's some fanfic right there. Okay. Oh, Gonna want that. There was a second dude in here. I heard him. There we go.
We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? We need to.
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside. Is someone there?
That's not what I meant to do. Bye. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Somebody's seen something. Now we're all.
Oh, did I get both of them? Cool.
Wait, what is wrong with this city?
Oh, there's a... Wait. There's one nearby?
He's made a dog's breakfast of the whole thing. And who's got to clean it up? Me, of course, as always.
Hmm. Well, heart's beating. I mean, it must be detecting that one that I didn't get. Okay, cool. Let's check in on chat here. Tide washes away all sins, even murder, especially murder. Hello there, Nine. Welcome on in. I hope that you were having a lovely Friday. Let's see here. Maybe for April Fools, you should stream in a gorilla costume. Dichotomous Primal. Oh, God. I feel like just like speaking through the actual mask would just be the most kind of infuriating sort of thing to have to hear. Oh, wait. Ooh, there's runes. Okay. That's a little while off, but... Okay, need to remember the difference between what the bumpers do and what the triggers do, because those are significantly different. One of them kills people. Let's see. Well, there's, can I loot you? Can I loot you? No? Okay, cool. Another pistol. Okay, we're full on ammo. That's fine. There is not another rune or bone charm nearby. Is there? Am I a big ol' liar? Like, yeah, there's one there. Wait, I missed it? Okay. Never mind. I just walked directly over it. It didn't give me a prompt or anything. Okay. Hot cocktail. What does that do? Exploding bottles inflict damage over a wider area. Okay. If I get some Molotovs, I will keep that in mind. There's a bone charm way the hell over there too. Ooh, corrupt bone charm. Alright, so that one's already there. Alright, you're just a civilian. I'm not gonna kill you. Cause yeah, you're just chilling. Okay, alright. I think that's the long and short of everything I have here. Let me just... Yep, let's... Hey. Yeet. Oh, wait. No, can I just... Yep. Bye.
What happened here?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's fine. Well, that was interesting. Is this solid or can I go through here? Nope, that is solid. Okay. Well, that's not super helpful. Oh, wait. I think I might be able to continue my journey thusly. Okay, it misled me into thinking that I could stand on there. That is uncool. Very uncool, Dishonored. Okay, so can't climb up there. That's just swimming for a long time, so that's not going to be very helpful. Hey there, little friends. I can't... Whoa, okay, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Ma'am, return to your business. You do not want any part of this. Can I please? Thank you. I was one more balcony over than I would prefer, but I will take that. Oh, wait. Letter from Mindy. Ooh, Mindy Blanchard. Okay. Nice tattoo you have on your back. Amadeo, where did you find the original drawing? Want to talk about it? Come to the Crone's Hand in the Dust District and ask for Mindy. Oh, right. Because there's a whole subplot with her. Or wait, this is her house. Crap. I should remove the corpse pieces. Maybe. I should not. You know, it's like... I feel like leaving a corpse in someone's house is like clogging the toilet. It's just kind of rude. Just, you know, just put that over there. Just grab this, like, crotch. Oh, thank you for clarifying that he was dead, though. I was very conflicted about that. Oh, wow, yeah, I can't even throw that very far. There you go. That'll work. So I just straight up have to go... Oh, wait. There we are. Okay, let me just check with my detective vision. Okay, so we got one dude over there. That was a little bit strange. Okay, can I...
Apart from those we give our lives to both chastise and protect.
Alright, we got the religious zealots. Cool.
This tale is told within
Let's
our mightiest
see.
enclaves, and sometimes it is told around campfires.
See.
During our most remote
Horse mask.
pilgrimages.
Yeah, no. Oh, God. Those ones are just soaked in sweat. That'd be nasty. The first 20 minutes of every game stream is remembering what the controls are. Yeah. Especially since I don't really play this off of stream. Like, I might look up just in case we have some, like, additional content warnings and stuff like that. But that's about it, honestly. Okay, so we could take the low road. Because there's... let's see. Got a regular old laborer over there. We got some people here.
It's ridiculous. It's crazy. I mean, who does this? This is ridiculous.
What are you talking? What? Who's talking? Who be talking? Who is it? there's the remaining leg. Okay, I think we're gonna go up there. Because, yeah, he's got some, like, runes and bone charms and stuff that I do recall I want to try and gank from him, but... And there are lootables down there as well. There was a guard up here, if I remember correctly. And there is so CW insects, and in particular insect related body horror. For go back, come back in 30 seconds or so, if that is a thing that squicks you out, because we're about to have that happen. Okay, so let's see. I do have I want to save those incendiary bolts, I feel like. Because, yeah. Yeah, I know, you're all ornery. So, yeah. That's a thing. Bye. The Abandoned Notebook. It was the month of Earth 3 years ago. The sky over Karnaca was full of stars. I remember it all clearly because that was the day I lost my position at the Royal Conservatory. I spent the night on this very roof, drinking and staring up at those points of light so far away, looking for some kind of answer. One constellation stood out, a whale, with a bright blue star for an eye. It was beautiful, comforting somehow, like it was watching over me. And the day after that, with my head still pounding from drink, I found something in a puddle in the street, made of whalebone, carved with odd markings. A good luck charm, I thought, and it worked for a long time. Everything got better. But now my luck has left me, like everyone I cared about and everything I owned. It's silly, but I came back up here hoping that I could see that kindly star-eyed whale in the sky again. Maybe things would pick back up. I'll wait here, watching. When it comes back, I'll wave at it and hope for another blessing. I don't know what else to do. Oof. Dark. Well, hope it helps me more than it helps you. Slightly faster with weapons sheathed. Okay. Okay. I seem to recall...
Always conflict, power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time.
For those of you who missed the first episode, there is like a sliver of Jessamine Caldwin's soul remaining in the clockwork heart I currently hold in my hands. So that's a thing. Okay. So I don't... No, wait. We have... Is that a regular... No, you're an overseer. God damn it. Alright, fine. Do I have anything to create a distraction? Oh, we got a bunch of whiskey bottles. We can make that happen. And technically I can shoot out this glass, but it will make a bunch of noise, and I don't want to do that. Well, I don't want to make too much noise. I'm probably going to break a whiskey bottle anyways, but... here. Oh no, who did this? Vandals? I don't know. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, screw you too then. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, how many are there in here? Just the one or more than one? No, no, you have the unfortunate situation of being by yourself. Well, for real? For real. Okay. That's fine. He just fucking Mr. Magoo's into the window. Breaking glass is apparently my enemy in this game. Let's see here. Checking in on chat. Sniper scopes and also enhance the sound in the area. The best ones. Exactly. Take the high road. I'll take the low road. Scotland for ye. Be a pimp. Use that trope of rats bringing horror and disease. Would imagine the insect people are not super approving, although, yeah, it's the rats. I'm unsure whether there's actually whether they say the rats brought the plague or whether the plague just kind of the same discussion that happens with the bubonic plague. Oh. Wait, I have all the bullets that I could possibly need. Never mind. I will, however, I'll take that. Stun. I have maxed out stun mines. Another grenade. Can I take these butterflies? No. Bathing salts. Well, I am in need of skincare. That is true. Let's see. Oh yeah, there was a whole staircase of boxes over here. Okay. So otherwise, this is a useful little alcove, I think. This might be another body hiding room. But I don't think there's anything else here. Because there's another health potion there. Yeah, okay. Well, let's get back up on the roof. Because, yeah, I'm going to have to swing by back there and maybe grab it. Or steal it, possibly. Okay. Da, 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 da. Bullets and bath salts. That is... There's a tabletop game there, somehow. You have 2 stats. You know how it goes. Figs. Weekly fee. Here's the money for the week. Should renegotiate a price with all the raids and curfew decrees. The crown killer and whatnot. People aren't buying as much drink. I thought your part of the bargain was at least keeping the Grand Guard and cursed overseers occupied. We ain't happy, that's all I'm saying. On behalf of the Wine Purveyors Association. God, these folks leave a lot of pistols lying around. Hey, little guys. Okay, so we got... one of these windows is open. I'm trying to remember which ones I can actually get into the roof from. So there's you, which I might be able to... okay. Oh, wait, no, you're going inside, question mark? No? Okay. So... I think I'm going to get betrayed by geometry. Fuck.
Here in the city.
Okay.
Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
far worse to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose.
Oh, it's a good thing that you're so faithful that it doesn't count as heresy. Good to know.
They took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
And at the end of it all, the Abbey will stand in the atmosphere.
That's not what I wanted to do. That seems to be my continual problem. Both of you are in this room. Damn it.
I will never forget her words. She looked up at me and asked what shrines to the outsider could be found across the Isles. She affected
There isn't another window.
I saw her eye up. My suspicions arose at once, and I questioned her sharply until she confessed to playing alone in an empty
Series of Overseer Invocations by High Overseer Abram Templeton. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd for the foggy gray wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions, so that others will not lose their way, and to those who would choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes in far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. Well, these guys gotta die. Do I have anything I can distract you with?
Some take comfort from the strictures.
Nothing. Yeah, you're just gonna keep on chilling there, aren't you? Okay. Well, just don't ask where your friend went. There really isn't a single glass or anything in here, huh? Okay. I mean, I do have a sleep bolt. Or a grenade. I could also do that. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
time without end.
Let me just hop up on this railing for a second.
Well lived, in keeping with the seven scriptures of existence, the peace of non-being. Only those who turn from the seven strictures risk an endless existence, adrift in the void, the dark sky without stars, the cold, lifeless ocean.
I mean, I could do that. Or... I mean, I can't... Alright, you know what? Don't have that. Don't have... How about I just, like... That works. Let's see. The good face planting in glass and try to do a gotcha moment. Exactly. If I had something to like lure him away, maybe, but apparently my glass throwing skills are terrible. So I love to hate them. The Overseers are one of the more interesting theocratic organizations I've run into in games. Interesting. Okay. I had not thought about that. Also, I totally didn't even read that while I had it. Okay. So, how about... I don't think that I have any more enemies nearby. You are on the top. Whoa, well, that's corpse. How about I do this?
Sounded like broken glass. By the strictures! Hey, you...
That was interesting. That was real weird. Okay. Yeah, that's a thing. Tell you what, since there's no one looking after the prayer spot, why don't you do that? The ancient music. Throughout the natural world, there are ripples that we can barely perceive with our senses. An ancient music permeating everything and as fundamental structural rule. Through it, you can work wonders without violating the natural world. Ooh, how convenient. Interesting. Or begging favors from unfriendly spirits. Throughout my studies, I have found a 17-note scale derived from this phenomenon, and with the right equipment, these notes allow for astonishing effects. Not the least of these is the ability to calm the turbulence originating in the void, which we attribute to the outsider. Let's see. Somewhat underutilized as enemies. They have the music boxes that can shut off your powers. Yeah, they are just kind of like... They will get progressively more armored. Like, I can't headshot them, for instance. But that's pretty much it. Like, they're not especially interesting. Eat some figs, don't mind me. So there's a safe back here. And I'm guessing that the rune or bone charm is going to be the one that's down there. Oh, and there is one in here. Do I actually have the... Esteemed High Overseer Kulon, I hope you are in good health and not too nostalgic for Wagon, not sure. Striking this time of year, stream of letters, but our problems in Serkonos are significant. Any insights you could offer would be welcome. Duke Bell is a travesty. Yes. Openly disdainful for the Abbey, and yet I must maintain relations for him for the welfare of the nation. You've been called a unifier, something the Abbey greatly needed after the horrors of the rat plague, so your guidance would be of value under the Duke. The streets here are overrun with cutthroats. Paolo and his gang grow bolder every day. Lastly, my recent correspondence with our oracular sisters has been troubling. Their responses have arrived after marked delay, and their recent proclamations possess an unusual cadence. Wow. This is not good. Okay. So there's probably... high-proof liquor, flammable. Okay, interesting. Reports from the Oracle. Okay, so these are the... The following is the true and complete transcript of the utterings of Sister Anne, Oracle. More incense, please. Always a good start. The past and the future melt. I am without body, dust all around me. So thick my vision falters. It is greed in palpable form, hiding 1,000 evils. Oh, look, my sisters, heresy, 10, no, 20 wretches, servants of the void, vile worshippers of the outsider. They are assembled here this very moment, in a hidden alley, the ground slick with fishmonger's detritus, in the heart of the dust district. I am moving on now, still wrapped in dust, nearly blinded. Yet I sense something. Other blasphemies hide nearby, a strange taste in my mouth. What is this? And here there was a pause so long that Sister Tabitha finally broke the silence. My sister, has your vision ceased? Or if not, what do you observe? And Sister Anne answered thusly, I have a message for the Vice Overseer. Tell Byrne to end this needless meddling into the conservatory, and now Sister Anne will be needing some rest. Interesting. So I recall what the reason for that is, but I won't spoil it for people who haven't seen the game yet. Ooh, is this a blueprint? Okay, so we have another floor up there. I'm trying to remember where... Wait, I remember kind of what this is. Okay. Because this is part of a key to the combination of the safe. Let's see. Checking in on chat. The combat tools in Dishonored feel, yeah. Lore-wise, they're fantastic. Just would have liked more direct conflict with them and their leadership, considering how much of a political force they are in the world. Trying to be clever and stealthy about it, not get on the leadership's bad side. Yeah, I think that there's a lot of good explanation for it in terms of the lore. It's just kind of, it's, at least in my case, I can't speak for Eldritch Crow, but it was more a matter of there wasn't a whole lot interesting about fighting them. Like, they're just kind of dudes. Let's see. Let me get my special eyes. I do like how...
Body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Kinzana. Until then, we stay where we are.
The heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother.
I may have just cornered myself. We will find out. But I wanted a place to try and sneak. Because, yeah, you're going to come through here. Are you going to sit here, or are you going to go somewhere else? Why are you coming directly here? Well, you get to be on fire. See, that's what you get. This is your own fault. You could have just died by a quick stabbing. Now look at you. Anyways, they were torturing a dude. I'm okay with this outcome. Brother Bernardus, where did you find these drawings? I made them. As I said, I'm an artist. Mostly newspaper advertisements. These don't look like advertisements. They look like heretic nonsense intended to make your neighbor sick or bring back a loved one. Accused, nothing will dissuade you of those notions, I'm sure. So instead of wasting my breath, I'll give you some advice. Take a bath once in a while, Overseer, and invest in some scented soap, unless that's against one of the strictures. Conclusion. Apparently, the accused suffered from a weakened heart, dying during the interrogation without providing anything. Yeah, okay, I'm cool with burning that guy alive. Yeah, I'm good with that. Already got bullets. Yeah, that's pretty rough right there. Is there an open window? I think there's an open window. Just let's see. Alright, cool. Let me just... I really don't want to fall like 3 stories, so we're just gonna not even risk that. Or, okay, one more go. We're gonna do it one more again.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
Okay, well... Yeah, that's uncool. I know, kinda... As a bold statement, torture, generally pretty awful. Might be controversial. Oh, corrupt bone char. High pressure. What? Explosions from grenades, oil tanks, and bottles inflict more damage. Grenades, oil tanks, and bottles have a smaller blast radius. Okay. I don't know if I'll equip that one yet, because that is definitely something that I want to... I usually, if I'm going to use an explosion, it'll be usually to deal with AoE. Secret date. Amadeo, meet me in our usual place tomorrow night. Be sure to bring the drawings we talked about. Okay. So I know where I need to go with that, but I don't want to take care of that quite yet. Let's see. Being passively horrible. Just not getting involved with throne politics. Let's see. Game by default has to be okay with... Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, there is a lot of kinda... It's the same issue with a lot of games that have, like, moral choice systems, where it is... Oh, yeah, you're still here. Okay, cool. You know what? I like you sitting in here more than this guy. So you just kind of chill down there for a little while. Where a lot of it is save all the babies or eat all the babies. And this is one of those scenarios where, much like games like, The Outer Worlds, they will happily let you, like, if you want to kill a whole bunch of, nameless thugs, while you'll have higher chaos, the game won't, like, bludgeon you with a moral for it. But when it comes to the people in charge, they do decide to, what's the word I'm looking for here? Humanize them. And kind of, I was thinking about it the other day, and that's kind of the inverse that we've kind of been learning about in the past year, and if you are involved in activism of any kind, that in fact the fact that the people who are in charge of making horrible decisions get to be more sympathetic than the people who are under the thumb of a situation who have to carry them out doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So I was just kind of thinking about it, and I'm like, wait, why am I trying super hard to, like, if I had Ramsey before, but the actual reason is that I didn't actually have a really cool way of killing him, because if I did, I absolutely would have. But yeah, this whole kind of idea of, like, well, but not those people. You can't kill them. And it's just like, I absolutely can and will. Because that would be wrong. And, like, you have to take them out, but, like, you can't do it in some kind of inhumane fashion. The sympathetic villain thing. And a lot of the things having to do... Oh.
That's Mindy Blanchard.
Yep, sure is. a lot of the things in this, you kind of have to be okay with the idea of like the martial structure and the idea that like, you know, Jessamine, or not Jessamine Caldwin, Emily Caldwin, like regardless of if she has not been an especially good empress thus far, hey there guys, don't you fucking rat on me. Got him. Thus far. But you kind of have to be okay with like, all right, well, she's going to like learn how to be one, but she still should be the empress. Like the idea of kind of, rather than there being advisors, this is a monarchy, and generally being okay with that. And then the idea that like you're going to dismantle an entire institution is not really an option that you're given. It's just like, how many people would you like to stab today? But yeah, must lurk to handle dinner prep, but had to come by to bring the hype, cheer, and good wishes. Thank you very much there, Phoenix Femme, and it is always lovely to see you. I hope you're having a lovely evening. Damn it, Vince, that rat pun. Yep, couldn't resist it. Early one morning, Marcolo's wife hears a knock at the door. It's one of Marcolo's friends. "Where's my husband?" she asks. "He was supposed to be with you, picking up a case of Orban rum." "I'm sorry," says Marcolo's friend, "but something horrible happened at the distillery. Marcolo toppled headfirst into a barrel of rum and drowned." So the wife starts blubbering. "Oh, my love, he's gone. At least tell me it was a quick death." It's like, "I can't lie," says Marcolo's friend. "He got out 3 times to piss." Alcoholism. Alright. Locker? Anything? No? There's a freaking letter that tells me the combination to that safe, because it is a number of the 7, like, basically they're equivalent of the 7 deadly sins. Selected sayings of the overseers. So this person just basically recorded a number of shit that his boss said and was just like, "Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I'm writing that one down." And they include such classics as, "Let not the eyes linger upon pretty things. Better to pluck them out than to rest them long on temptations. One heretical thought leads inevitably to more, as a single errant weed soon overtakes the field of wheat. Know this, there is only one path. It is the job of the outsider to convince you that there are many." Yay, Catholic Church metaphor. "The duty of the tongue is to speak the 7 strictures. All else is heresy. Burn the non-believers from your midst, for they are a blight upon the earth." These are among the guises of the outsider: the orphan with outstretched hand, the strumpet with luscious words, the scholar with copious tomes. The heretic cannot be redeemed, except by oil and flame. Beware the starving hordes, for they hunger for more than sustenance. In spirit they are destitute, in judgment they are lacking. Live in silence, for a single untruth or misspoken word can lead to ruin many times in its magnitude. Do not accept the invitation of the outsider. The drink he offers is poison, and on his hearth death simmers. So, you know, nuance is mostly what they want you to get there. Yeah. Classic. Good literature. Good reading. Okay, so I'm going to be leaving that there for a moment. And I don't think there are any... Are there any more letters or anything I haven't picked up yet? I don't think so. So I need to get... Yeah, you guys, you're in a bad spot. Don't come here. You're gonna get hurt. Oh, interesting. Oh, I could have just come down from the roof. Interesting. Yep, we're gonna do that. Cause Mindy is gonna be, so there's the body, and then I gotta bring it down to her somewhere over there.
The carriage rails are electrified.
Okay. What direction are you facing over here? Dang it, I can't see because it's not dark. Dang, dark vision. Yeah, you get what you pay for, I guess. Okay, so there's two of you there. You're facing towards me right now. God, I should have picked Domino. Okay. More pistols. Oh, I could eat. Anything over here? Nope. Torture implements? Nope. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Lurking for food, but I'll be back. Okie dokie there. Enjoy your meal there, Crow. Let's see. I wonder if that's a trend now with games that explore toxic masculinity to do sequels with the child protags that are directly dealing with the outcomes. The Last of Us, Walking Dead. It's funny because I was actually thinking of God of War, the 2018 God of War, in that respect as well. The interesting thing about Dishonored 2 is that because there's a great degree of variation in how you could play Dishonored 1, low chaos or high chaos, and the lessons that Emily learns from that kind of are supposed to influence like her as she grows up, because her mom's now dead and you learn that you are her father. But yeah, no, it is it's interesting that they don't really talk about that because of the fact that like you can't, unless you were to do a Mass Effect type thing where you integrate like the choices that the player made in the previous one, then you can't really like go, oh, Emily is like this because of these lessons that she learned from Corvo, because those lessons could be completely opposite. Let's see here. I feel like let's see. Secret date, weekly fee, letter from Mindy. Mr. Weatherby. Okay, yeah, no, I apparently don't have funny stories, 7 strictures, reports from the Oracle, the ancient music, litany on the White Cliff, abandoned notebook. Okay, so, and none of this stuff is what I need. Okay, so I might have to...
For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body.
Let's see. I could sneak by and just take all... Oh, wait. Strictures to keep you safe. Remember the 7 strictures, especially wanton flesh, wandering gaze, restless hands. Okay, so each of those corresponds to a number. The safe combination is 3 numbers, so I need to look at which ones those are. Oh, wait, I left one of these guys alive over here.
Lose their way.
Can't have that. He's unaware, right? Yeah, okay, cool.
Is his tale. To once wear the cloth of the High Overseer.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not real big on murderous religious fundamentalists, so we're gonna take care of them. Wanton flesh, wandering gaze, restless hands. Okay, so let's see. So, okay. Wanton flesh, wandering gaze, restless hands. So 7 strictures. Wanton flesh 6. Wanton flesh, gaze, hands. So 6, 1, 3. Okay. Do 6, 1. Aces. Sick. I only have 1 though. I don't think that I can actually do anything. Yeah, can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. I need 1 more at least. There we go. Okay. And no one was the wiser. Alright, so... Wait, I have another one nearby? Or is it the one that they have downstairs? And yeah, they have one in front of the building there. Okay. Let me get my special eyes out. Just in case. Oh, wait, I should take care of this guy on the balcony. If I can, even. Because, yeah, he's going to be trouble, I think.
Huh? We will
Nope.
brandish the light. or
Wait,
the
what
flame
gave me
as
away?
We must, to keep our charges from everlasting pain and suffering, to prevent even one among us from wandering through that endless night for time without end. The reward of a life well lived.
Whatever, this sucks. Ha!
Of existence, the peace of non-being.
It's like, God, I wish for anything to get out of this situation. Monkey's paw curls in one finger.
Adrift in the void, the dark sky without stars, the cold,
Blah,
lifeless ocean
blah,
that surrounds us all and threatens to devour the earth and sky.
Guess I should probably save here. Let's see here. Do. Strumpet it like, yeah, exactly, right? It's just like, you know, I don't know, maybe these guys are just goons and I feel like really bad about, oh, it's that bad. Okay, alright, interesting. So, never mind. Okay, so...
The ox and fish from the cold ocean. Those who taste the flesh of the rat risk drifting through the void for all the remaining hours of all the remaining years, until the world is swallowed itself by the void, and all manner of things are destroyed. Set a table for family that will keep them safe.
Let me just, like, I can see them, I just want to see their cones of vision.
It had caught my eye.
I say this now to all the faithful in our society. Your allegiance should be first and most fiercely to your family, to your neighbors, and to the Abbey of the Everyman. Princes and queens rise and fall, but a succession
Okay, we
of
gotta take care of
overseers
you
for the
real quick.
entirety of your lifetime.
Any witnesses? Nope.
Hey, you.
Bye.
Accept your fate, miscreant.
What?
I don't think I will.
What's going on here?
I know it.
Alright. I mean...
I'll cure the world.
Protect me!
Holy shit!
More Grand Guard soldiers.
Alright.
You're gonna pay for his death.
Shame. Y'all could have just pretended I wasn't here. Really, this is your fault. Okay, so, like, 8 murders. Don't be judging me. 1, 2... Someone just yawning like, oh god, is anything interesting gonna happen today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyone left? Nope. Okay. Alright, what did we get? Enemies miss with fire projectors more. Oh, that's useful. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, you there! I'd be like, no! Okay, and we got more runes. Do I want to... I feel like I might want to save some. How about... Turn all enemies to ash as they die. Well, it seems like I am going to be doing murder. Actually, you know what? Let's do bone charm crafting. 3 or 4 traits. Okay, so we're gonna save up for those. Now, how do I craft bone charms? Tutorial. That's bloodthirst. Which crafting? Lower chance of corruption with 3 traits. Bone charms. Craft. Do sacrifice. We'll do. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that one. Trait available. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, this has been a productive day. And let's see. Lovely day we're having. Anything?
Where are the overseer women? Why only men?
The women are in a special clan or something apart. They're all blind.
Oh, right. Yeah, weird, like, ableism superpowers shit. Right, because they're doing the whole blind seer thing. Right. So, yeah.
Based on the strictures, I guess.
Yeah, so they're extra awful. Also, ladies, I'm gonna let you know, being an overseer ain't great. Just look at exhibits A through, God, how many body parts are there left over there? A through a lot. So anyways, I'm just gonna how about we do that?
Get the cigars tomorrow. Wanna buy one?
The no murder policy. There have been some policy changes, mostly when they decided that they were going to actually see me. I was not expecting the dude to, like, it was real finicky because I was trying to basically just stab him from behind, but he decided to turn around. So he got kicked off a ledge, thus alerting everyone to my exact position, apparently. So that was a thing. Also, the murder policy got updated with a number of different conditionals, given that we're fighting mostly cops and, like, religious fundamentalist murderers who torture people, unfortunately. So I'm feeling a lot less bad about murdering them. I'm trying to be better about them not seeing me, but that's not going super well so far. So, okay. So, no one in here heard anything about the kerfuffle that was going on outside? Nope. Cool. Tight. Yeah, don't even worry about those corpses, bro. Typewriter. There's not even any lootables in here. Man, why do I even kill if I can't have loot? Let's see. I know, because it's convenient. God. Okay, well, I came down through the roof, so I pretty much have the lay of the place. Anything here? Nope. Anyways. Alright, time to go get that body. That was, yeah, it's up there. Okay, cool. Let me just double check one more time I didn't forget any lootables. Oh, look at that. I have a need for more bullets now, because I used them all. Let's see. Is there actually... No, okay, cool. So, I keep thinking that's Monster Hunter controls. I keep thinking that right bumper is to sheath a weapon, and it is not. So anything else down here? Any lore I haven't read yet? Nope. Okay. All right, come on, buddy. We're going for a ride. Okay, and there's nothing to loot over here. God, it's so much easier when there aren't people to observe you. Wild how that works. Can I don't think... Oh, I can mantle over stuff while carrying a body. That is convenient. 'Cause, yeah, you're down there.
Come on.
Delivery.
Hey. you-
Telegram.
Put it down in the hole. Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
Cool, cool. All right. Well, I did one thing correctly. Also, hey, you know what? Mindy's down with what I'm doing. She's all about the Overseer Killing Club. Okay, cool. Which, yeah, she just wanted a body, is specifically the one, so that she could bury her friend, which is very sweet and also very sad. Okay. Right, there's one in the sewer there. Let's see. You're going to pay for that debt. Indeed, bullets are expensive. Exactly. Let's see. Those bodies are kind of like on their porch. Do you like the I love the level design. I really, really enjoy just the verticality of it. A lot of the time, games that have kind of staging areas that are like, play how you want, are like in asterisks. You can't play how you want. Like, you want to generally have a very specific idea of what you want to do, and there are several like viable strategies versus non-viable strategies. Okay, so I think I'm... I forget whether or not they get all bent out of shape if I'm walking around. I should probably not have my special eyes out. There we go. Cool. So that's the restricted area. I remember this one because it was a pain in the butt when I first tried to do it the first time around. Okay, so got that. This is down the river. I don't have any guards I need to worry about because they're all dead. Well, okay, there's the single smartest guard in this entire game was like, you know what? Above my pay grade, I'ma just patrol. This guy knows what's up. This is the MVP right here. He's just like, you know what? Not fucking with that. That person can kill people with shadows? I write traffic tickets. I'm not going to deal with that. I am not qualified. I do not get hazard pay. So, yeah. Oh, okay. That apparently was enough to do a lot of fall damage. Holy crap. Luckily, I have all of this here. Let me far reach. Ow. Pulled myself into a wall. Don't worry about it. Or do I have to shoot that with my crossbow? I might have to shoot that with my crossbow. I'm going to be annoyed if I'm wrong. Okay. Yeah, because it's right there. That's not what I wanted to do. There we are. That's... There we are. Where's my rune? Give me my rune. There we go. Dude, for real? Don't do this.
I'll break your face.
For real, guys? You're gonna throw... You are literally going to throw rocks at me. You are lucky that I am...
You get away so easily.
You are lucky that I do not want to fight the working class. Like, you guys stay alive. I'm not gonna kill you if I can help it. Like, for real, the dock workers? Come on, y'all. It's just like, when you, like, completely, like, wreck someone for, like, 19 thugs for life in Arkham Asylum to where they're never gonna walk again, and, like, never gonna eat food through a tube the rest of their life, and then thug number 20 is like, I'm gonna be the guy. I'm gonna be the guy who takes out Batman. And it's just like, nah, dude, you're not. Like, I hate to break it to you, but you're not. It's just like, exactly, it's like, I just watched this woman kill 8 people with shadows. You know what? Take the sewage. You can have it. I wasn't using it anyways. I don't know what that weird whalebone shit is, but you can have it. That is not my problem. That sounds like someone else's problem. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to...
What is it to you?
He's just vibing. Just doing that old soft shoe. Let's see. Theory is that there's a really good vigilante-related insurance package in Gotham, and that's why so many minions work for villains. It's their only way of getting effective health insurance. That sounds about right, and also very sad. Hello.
Importing, exporting.
What would you
I'm
say
never
to
sure
some
about the
unusual
details, but that's
gossip
how we
over
made our
dinner?
fortune. You bet.
Gotta love when someone just, like, that's the first thing that they approach you with. Okay.
Welcome to my shop. Have a look around. First quality goods only. You'll find nothing stolen here. None of that black market nonsense.
Says that I can pick up. It doesn't say steal.
What is it to you? A feast or a famine, a narrow scoop. I do it from the south
For real, is someone else just discovering the bodies?
to a day at the botanical gardens.
You got the fishmongers.
Need another evening at the Rum Club.
Sure.
I'm game if you are.
So the weird thing about this lady's shop is I don't think that I can buy anything. Like, can I seriously not just, like...
We should talk to the magistrate, see if she can help.
Come back soon. I receive new items every day.
If only truth and justice could really be weighed on scales.
For real? Imagine being the fucking cashier in that store and this, like, masked woman comes in. You're just like, hi, ma'am, can I help you find anything? And just looks at you and is just like, if only truth and justice could be weighed on such scales. And you're like, okay, you're browsing. I'm gonna leave you alone, and I'll be back. But just let me know if you have anything. And you just fucking walk away. Oh, God. We're gonna save scum this. Low chaos. We're gonna see how long that lasts. Cause, like, I almost guarantee this is gonna be theft.
After last time?
No? Okay. I can just... See, there... Cool. Alright. Like, it just kind of has it right there, and it's like, pick it up. Not steal, just pick it up. It'll be fine. It's totally cool. It's like, all right, awesome. Let's see. That's just the moment the cashier notices the crossbow. The crossbow is put away. I was very, very making sure that that was the case. Okay. So, like, you musicians aren't gonna rat on me, right? Anyways, this lady seems okay, so I'm just gonna... Duke of Bell, Essential in Dunwall Coup. Is it time for 1930s radio voice again? I think it is. Karnaka's own Duke Luca Bell reportedly played a key role in the recent coup that unseated the unpopular Emily Caldwin. Our new empress, Delilah Caldwin, made quick work of dissenters and has already issued several proclamations, which are sure to be welcomed in Dunwall after the failed reign of Emily Caldwin, known for shirking her duties in favor of more pleasurable pursuits, and now blamed for orchestrating multiple assassinations against her critics. The coup is sure to increase our fortunes here in Karnaka, as Delilah Caldwin has strong ties with Duke Bell. Serkonos is now expected to rise in wealth and power within the empire. There are ongoing reports of lingering unrest in Dunwall, as those who remain loyal to Empress Emily Caldwin's corrupt reign are dealt with. So, interesting thing, as we will move throughout the game and see, the game does discuss, like, kind of these issues of, class and wealth distribution. Because, as we will see, the we that they refer to in terms of Serkonos becoming more wealthy is a very select group of people, and everyone else just kind of has to survive and deal with it. Okay. Let's get up high. You know what? I'm not gonna freak anyone out doing my weird shit. Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just gonna...
That's it. The electricity's off. We'll have to try again. We have to see Dr. Hypatia.
They don't let anyone see her anymore. Not even people who need urgent treatment.
If we tell them that we represent Lucia Pastor and the Miners Family Committee, they can't refuse us.
Speaking of which,
hundreds of miners are counting on us. Hundreds of children.
the idea of, like, unionization and the miners and mistreatment of workers is one of the stronger parts of this game and something that I actually really enjoy.
If we lose Hypatia's support, then there's no one left on our side.
To mention jumps on train tracks, yeah, I just walk away. You are a thick man.
We're playing dice tonight. Won't like that.
You in?
Good lord. Okay, let's see here. So that's turned off. So I can use the carriage, or I can just walk my happy ass over there. Let's see.
Transfer you to the Dust District if you're looking for action.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
Why do we even need Grand Guard personnel here?
Addermeyer Institute has strategic value to the Duke's inner circle. That's all I was told. You know how it works.
Right. We just carry out your orders. I get it. But it seems weird. Sleepy little place like the Institute.
Okay, so there's lots of lootables in these stores over here, so I am absolutely going to try and take advantage of that. Yeah. So we got that dude down there. I don't have a ton of crossbow bolts left. Can I reach there? I can't. Alright. That's a bit of a pain. Oh. I'm not going to be able to stand on there, are I? What the hell is my grammar? I really wish I could tag enemies so that I could actually remember where they are, but I suppose that's kind of the point of that inability to do that, so that you actually have to look at your surroundings. Let me get my special eyes.
This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia.
Just gonna
Bloodflies
grab
have
that.
flourished with all
Dr.
the Duke's
Hypatia.
executions.
Key. Let's listen to Dr. Hypatia.
I spend less and less time here at my apartment, but my work at Adamire demands it. After the horrible failures of my first serum, I'm more determined than ever to help the miners. It's not my say how hard the Duke and his cronies drive the workers, but until he sees reason, I'll do what I can to make their lives better and to provide comfort to their families. It's my obsession, this work, and the impact it will have on the least privileged people in Karnaca. Studying the original plague elixirs, I'm close to something.
So, an interesting thing to note there. As Nine mentioned earlier, actually, I forget if it was Nine or if it was Eldritch Crow, but we were discussing the idea of, like, you have to be okay with hierarchies. That is an example of kind of the implicit assumption that, like, this is just kind of how things work. The whole thing of even the most devoted, like, activist in this game is very okay with, like, well, it's none of my business how they drive their workers. It's just like, well, it kind of is. Just like as a citizen, and specifically as someone in a position of relative wealth, generally from her apartment and privilege, it absolutely is. But unfortunately, games like this very rarely break the system and, like, completely restructure it as an option, even when they will have kind of the claim of being especially open-ended. Because even when you make something open-ended, you still need bounds on it. But all the same, the bounds in pretty much all of these games tend to be largely the same. In terms of, like, there's a structure, there are people in charge. The people in charge might be corrupt. Maybe we can change the people in charge, but there's never a question of the nature of the systemic issues of that structure and how they perpetuate different versions of oppression. So that's kind of one of those shortcomings, by no means unique to Dishonored or unique to Arcane Studios games, but something that a lot of the video games industry and narrative design kind of have to just, like, contend with at some point. Nest Keeper. I've always believed the idea of bloodfly nest keepers to be legend or drunken miner talk, even though members of the Grand Guard have reported putting down belligerent occupants when burning out bloodfly infestations. Ah, yes. More insect-related body horror in a moment here, so if that is something that squicks you out, give it 30 seconds or so, and I will, then you can come right on back in. So I'll give it like 5 seconds from me stopping talking to when I'll start reading the rest of the lore. Okay. As such, this silver graph represents a rare sighting. We can only conclude that the final stages of bloodfly fever occasionally result in an extraordinary kind of brain damage, wherein the host fixates on protecting the nests. The bloodflies, in turn, welcome the afflicted person, and thus a symbiotic relationship results. Bloodfly research never ceases to amaze. If we could procure a sample from the brain of one of these nest keepers, I'd love to observe the effects on rats or wolfhounds in my laboratory. So, in terms of the ultimate fate of these particular nest keepers, I will not go into it in detail. Suffice it to say that if you don't know what tarantula hawks are, look that up if you want an idea of what blood flies eventually end up doing to the nest keepers who decide to continue hanging around their nests as they descend into delirium. Okay, so that's downstairs. Okay. Exciting. Great. More bathing salts. Oh. Okay, I mean, I guess I'll just break it. And I'll just tag that bone charm. Can I just open that? I can, but there's no point. Hey, one of these guys. I forget what they're called, but they're super cute. Let's see. There's Dr. Hypatia herself. I've mentioned this before, but I really do like the integration of the concept art in this game into the various different paintings and whatnot that are hanging around. Yeah, it really kind of helps add to the atmosphere. Okay, so got that. Nothing else in... wait. No, there's just an alarm clock. Okay. No other collectibles. Cool, we're all good. Yes. Here. Get my special eyes. Yeah, I know that it's nearby. That's a dead end. Okay, looks like we have a good little avenue over there to try and sneak around. Alright, so there is a safe in that room, or in that store, rather. Well, I mean, there's a lot of safes in that store. But there is a particular one that has... she has a lot of apartment keys. Ooh, it looks like she's sweet on this safe maker. I'm working so late these days, I may as well sleep at Addermeyer. I know it's not good for my health, and a doctor should know better. You're totally right. But I have the feeling I'm about to discover something important, something that will improve my Addermeyer solution. Would you be so kind as to water my plants for a few days? Aww. They're just real nice. They're just real nice, good, supportive friends. That's also very cool. Can I... get my special eyes. Okay. I need to sneak around. Actually, here, you know what? We're coming up on about 2 hours. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop off for about 5 minutes or so for a quick bio break. And when we come back, we will continue to investigate the rest of this level, try and get some loot, and try and get to the Addermeyer Institute. So, I will see you there, Health Pack Streaming. Thank you very much for coming by, and enjoy your D&D game. Let's see, concept art on the water posters, are they specifically made? I think it's kind of like some of them are and some of them aren't, but you can definitely see some of the, like, just the things like this in the pause menu. The portraits of Mindy Blanchard and all of those sorts of things are in various different concept art books. As to whether or not the actual, like, accoutrement of the wanted posters are a part of the concept art or if they were just individually put together. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, here, I'm going to mute myself. And then I will move y'all over to be right back and give you some chill tunes to listen to. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. And as always, if you are having a lovely time, as Nightbot is so kindly telling us, please let your friends know. Bring them on in. More love is appreciated, and the more the merrier. So we'll see you in about 5 minutes or so. And we're back. Okie dokie. So, I know normally I jump back right into the game screen, whatever you want to call it. But I did want to let everyone know, or remind you if you already knew, that after tonight's stream, I'm going to be hopping right over to RPG Hours channel, and we will be talking from 9 to 10 p.m. about magic systems in tabletop RPGs. So, if you've ever enjoyed my particular takes on various different designs, mechanics, designing for a specific feel, that is an excellent place to find. I'll also be over there with the awesome designer, Alistair Guzman, who is a good friend of mine, and made the awesome Tezuka Sentai RPG that is currently, I believe they're still kickstarting, or if that concluded, there's another one. Alistair is incredibly industrious, much more so than I am, but let me give y'all a quick link in the chat to over at, I think it's just twitch.tv/RPG Hour, in case y'all decide that you want to hop over there and join us when we finish. We'll probably be, we'll see who's doing what tonight, and we'll see who we raid, but that'll be kind of the divergence between whether or not you want to come over and talk tabletop games or hang out with the cool people who we decide to go and visit and do more video gamey type things. So the link to the other channel is now in the chat. If you want to have that, I'll drop that again by the end of the stream, as well, because I completely forgot to actually do an alert for it. But yeah, there we are. And I think that's about it. Other than that, I hope that everyone, I don't know what time it is where people are, but I hope that you are getting yourself some good food, some good sustenance, taking your meds if you need to take them, and we're just going to do a quick stretch. God, especially since I did lower body today. We did some squats, so the back is definitely super tight and totally does not sound like a bag of potato chips when I try and like touch my toes. But yeah, this is why we stretch, and this is why we do foam rolling, and this is why we do mobility work. So that I don't look like a man made out of plasticine that a 3-year-old crushed in their hands, just like, oh god, and in pain all the time. But yeah, so that is about that for that. So let's pop back in. Let me just cut the tunes. Cut the tunes. Okay, we're good to go. Bada bing. And let's jump right back in. Okay, so we're in the safe department store. And the charming gentleman is right there, doing all kinds of sweepy type things. And this is a civilian, so we're gonna try and not murder him. I think my special eyes are gonna stop pretty soon. Okay. Can I just, because what I'm thinking, because I believe his store has a pair of doors there, and if I can close them, then I won't have to worry about the guard out front. At least for, where'd you go? I mean, I think it's swept, my dude. I think it is swept. So, yeah, I think this is just gonna be a choke out. You know what? I think the way to do this is yeah, don't worry about it. Stealthy. It's gonna... Yeah, you're all good. Okay. Let's see. Of course they had to be glass. Okay.
I have to tell myself that fixing all this will bring back prosperity.
Oh, please, please. Safe contest combination 082. Perfect. You have insurance. You'll be fine. Whiskey tumbler, whiskey bottle. And gutter feast. Interesting. Let's see. White rats can be eaten for mana. Delightful. Tried to unlock me. Sure did. I don't want to break anything and make noise. If I can avoid it. And all of these are just for display purposes only. So we're not going to worry about that. Anything up here? Worthy of note? No? Cool. Okay. Alright, so I think that we're good for this building. I think it's time for us to hop across the street. Because, yeah, that apartment is shuttered. This is Dr. Hypatia's apartment. I can't get in through there, can I? No, I can't. Alright. Hey, buddy. Aw, you're too quick for me. Well, you get to live another day. Let's see. Because I could hop over here. How far is my far reach? Reasonably far. Is that the potato chips crackling, or are you roasting yourself that hard? No, it's just my spine. I am progressively working on various different muscular tension imbalances, but when I exert myself, especially something that is like load bearing, like doing heavy barbell squats and stuff, it is definitely just like everything is all tense. So then when I like stretch, it's just like okay. So there are also a bunch of lootables in the station. Oh, hello. You need to die. But my crossbow is not super accurate right now. Also, I think there may be other people. Yep, there's at least one more. How far is my reach? Please look the other direction. Please? Surprise! Can I open these? Any of these? No? Okay. How about these? How many of you are there? So there's at least one there. And there's one there.
You can tell he's no good just by looking at his shoes.
For real? What, like your coworker's got Jordans on and you're just like, nah, he's a bad egg. That one.
Worse than nothing.
real, dude? Alright. Glass. It's always glass. Every time. Every time. Can I humbly ask for you to not eat rats? I will minimize the amount of rat eating that I do just for you, Nine. If I could drain people in order to get mana, that would be my preferred choice. But at least thus far, I have not been able to do that. Yeah, that's inconvenient.
Come on, show yourself. We're all waiting for you.
You don't want me to do that, dude. You really, really don't. Let's see. Are they gonna see me if I hop down on that chandelier? We're gonna save scrub this one. Do.
Something's gotta give.
Could I please? Oh, well, you picked the wrong place to be on patrol.
Hello? This isn't anybody. Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that. Huh?
For real? That other one should have been an unaware kill. Let's see. Your name turned from red to blue. I don't actually know why that happened, but also I can only imagine that it's because of your delight at not having rats be eaten. You really should have, my guy. Nope. Wow.
I wonder if the rumors are true about the crown killer. The old empress, really? What a bunch of degenerates.
From downtown!
Knows what's happening. Could be anything. Just gotta watch my own back.
Okay, that's another... Oh, interesting. Oh, and we had another event where if I could turn into a rat or I could possess a rat, I could go through there.
They don't gotta say it twice.
So we had a couple of those instances I talked about of like, oh yeah, it's totally fine. And then you look 1 inch to your left and there's like a dude being like, you stabbed Harvey! Like, he's like, ah, fuck. Alright. Oh, another Isle of Serkonos. Best known for its warm winds, spiced foods, and endless beaches. Preferred among the elite of the empire. So, rich people. Let's see. Travels bring back recipes and styles from the south, and the dances that all Serkonans learn in their youth are favored in Bristol for their sensuality. Copied by the fashionable aristocracy in the capital city of Dunwall. Along the string of tiny islands stretching away from the mainland to the east, for generations, pirates have hidden among this archipelago, raiding traders passing between the isles, and more recently attacking whaling ships returning with rich stores of oil. Okay. Okay. So you're... So, special eyes. So, you're there, you're there. I should hop up here. Is there a doorway there? There isn't. Okay, that's inconvenient. Oh, I could have hopped along here and hopped in that window. Okay, cool. Good to know. This game really is so good at, like, having so many different options. Like, it's not even like you can have a couple of different methods for, say, disposing of someone, like lethally, non-lethally, etc., but just the sheer number of pathing options going through any of these levels is absolutely staggering. Okay, so how about, can I get there if I go from here? I cannot. In fact, that would land me right on the floor. So I could go out here. Yeah, there's 60 meters. Okay. So let me check sight lines here. So there are a couple of guys in those rooms. You said it, pal. Harvey would not appreciate you being annoyed at his friend's grievances. Fuck Harvey, he had it coming. Yeah, no, there's just a lot of opportunities for creativity. Whoop.
My Aunt Belinda moved the old lamp route. Really? I've never seen her without either a drink or a banquet in her hands. Will she die of boredom? Old lamp route's small, but there's a nightlife. You coming from Karnataka? Belinda's gonna be a draw. Big fish in a small pond. He makes good money playing traditional Sertona music. It's exotic to the people there.
Is there a glass? There isn't. Okay. So there's one dude there. You're gonna come back out here.
Don't even know that. I can just. This won't go unpunished.
Sure won't. You know, I could have sworn that first one, he was unaware, but apparently I need to be a certain distance from him in order to actually get the sneak attack kill. Oh, right, also that's flammable. Oh. Yeah, and I don't have a rewire tool, right? So it's kind of one of these silly sorts of, like, you know how steampunk does stuff that's way more complex than any steam powered machine could possibly do? It's kind of that with this, where, like, so we have this machine powered by whale oil that will disintegrate you as you walk through it, but you can rewire it with a rewire tool to incinerate these guys instead of you when you go through it. I don't know how the oil knows that it's not you, but, you know, we don't question it. Crystal apple, blood fly concern, all waiting for question. How many more have to die in agony? Or agony? Agony? For real? Okay. Anyways, let's see. Patient inside, she's a prisoner. There's only one explanation for this. It's quite plain that this precious remedy is not available to anyone but the Duke and his circle of rich cronies. It's my opinion that they intend to whittle down the impoverished to a manageable few. The Duke drinks copious amounts of Hypatia's cure while the rest of us perish. Very possible. So the Silver Spike is the workers' newspaper, basically. Okay. And I don't think there's anything else in here. I have one crossbow bolt left. God damn it. Okay. I think it's time to actually attempt to be subtle. Because there was really... You know, I was kind of hoping for collectibles, but no collectibles were had, so that was a thing. Let me just Spider-Man back up here. It's just slightly too high. Okay. And that's gonna be broken glass. God freaking damn it. Okay. So, where's the one that my friend fell through? Right there? Okay. So, can I stand on that corner? No. Nope. Game says no. No, I cannot. Can I... Nope. Also no, it says. Okay. Just slightly out of my reach. Oh, wait. There we go. Whatever, there's no one alive in this building anymore anyways. But it still won't let me climb up. Oh, okay. Alright, and now waiting for my mana to recharge. Cool. And there is supposedly a rune over there. Wait, what? Interesting. Nope. No, you don't see shit. About your business. That's what I thought. How? Interesting. Is there an entrance down there? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I'm in a bad spot. Well, another whale. Oh, wait, for real? It's the one in the shop. Okay. So, another thing that's really impressive is that entire area was a singular, continuously existing spot. We have come all the way back around to where I initially landed my ship. And I didn't even realize it because of just how huge the thing is. Or how well integrated the world is, I suppose. Okay, so we got you there. Okay. Special eyes. Unsurprisingly, not great in the daytime. Later, losers! The oil knows, exactly. It's just like, we can take care of those bad men for you. Yeah. They have a secret train station like the one in the New York Underground. Yeah, no, it's excellent. So, hostiles killed, total killed. So, no people who weren't hostile killed. So that's a thing. So no civilians. Lethal assault. I mean, if you're gonna be judgy about it. Ugh. Okay, and I missed a painting and I missed a blueprint. Oh, dang it. Oh well. Okay. Continue. So we might get a little bit started into the Addermeyer Institute mission, but that one's probably going to be another lengthy one. So we'll get at least a little bit into it before we head off for the night. We got about 20 minutes or so left.
The Addermeyer Institute of Infectious Disease. Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for pampered aristocrats recuperating from their imagined ills. Now it's a place of alchemical study. The Crown Killer's taking lives in my name, which is about to end. They say Dr. Hypatia's brilliant. But if she's involved with the murders, she's going to pay.
Oh, what's a stabbing or two? It's like, blah, blah, blah. Every day, it's always something with you. Stop stabbing me. Stop shooting me with crossbow bolts. Stop setting me on fire. What about my needs? Just as a reminder for individuals who were not here last week, we probably won't get to the big reveal. But essentially there's a CW for some sanism and ableism, particularly around Dr. Hypatia and the Crown Killer. Namely, Dr. Hypatia is the Crown Killer. There is basically someone has tainted her Addermeyer solution, causing her to develop a second personality that is real murdery. So there's obviously the kind of Jekyll and Hyde Satanism sorts of stuff that comes with individuals who have dissociative identity disorder, which they are very understandably upset about. But yeah, for those individuals who don't want to deal with that, I just want to put that out there ahead of time. And then also just to kind of give everyone a heads up. But yeah, so that is a thing. Alright, so if I remember correctly, there is also another bone char. So I need to hop down here. There's another bone charm. Ooh, exacting aim. That sounds good. Let's replace that. Crossbow bolts inflict slightly more damage. I am okay with that. I will take everything that I can get. Okay. Okay, so if I remember correctly, first and foremost, specialize. Let's see if I can get up high and get a view of the area. I don't know if I can reach that. But I can try. Come on.
Looks like they're doing maintenance on the carriage relay again. Should we check it out?
Nah. Just making sure it's still in order, I guess. Nobody comes around anymore. But you never know when the Duke's gonna send someone out here to check on things. It's odd. We keep an eye on that fire.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on here. After last night, I'm sure of that. I saw something. Whatever I saw, it didn't move like a person.
Before I got transferred to Addermeyer, I saw one of the Crown Killer crime scenes. A couple apart, they were enjoying it.
So what do you think then?
I don't know. Coming back at dawn, smudges of blood on the windows. I don't know what to think. Maybe the Duke found some new bear or ape from Pandysia. Keeps me up at night just thinking about it.
Alright, so what direction are you gonna go? That way? Cool. And there's a wall of light. Okay. Ooh, Pratchett jellied eels. Yeah, I think I mentioned this before, but all of the food in this game is gross. It's like the worst kind of like parody of like UK food. It's like things that are jellied and jammed that should not be jellied and or jammed. Ooh, can I get up there? Can I? Oh, wait. Excellent. Was there literally no information down there at all? Eh, well, I suppose. Just taking care of that guy. I don't think he's even coming back. He's like, you know what? This was my last day. Later. He's like, oh, well. Guy was 3 days from retirement. Okay. Alright, well this is already significantly better than the last time that I tried playing through this. Like, the first time that I tried playing through this game. Oh, rune or bone charm. Okay, right, it's in the basement. And there's another one directly down there. Can I just grab that with far reach? Can I think I have to tag it.
Maybe I should just work double shift, so I don't have to listen to him tell me how good it was at Duke's phone.
What? No! My children need me! Let me go!
Yeah, that's... I forgot about that.
Kinda dry. You really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of them two.
Basically, the lady came in to try and get help for her ailing children, and they tased her.
We've got 2 squads assigned to Adamar to watch 1 woman.
Oh, are they really?
Yes, sir. Martell asked why we're not out bashing the howlers.
What I wouldn't give.
Let's see. Do. That was fine. How do you do? Seven holiday menu. Oh, God.
Men don't understand what's so important about Dr.
So yeah, basically, the reason why they have several companies worth of people is so that when Dr. Hypatia goes all murdery, they basically pin her down until they can, like, sedate her. Oh, God, okay. Yeah, don't even worry about it, pal. Bye.
What was that? That sounded like broken glass.
Of course it did. Of course it did. Of course it did. Listen, if Twisted's enemy is gravity, if Twisted's enemy is gravity, mine is glass. That's just... That is turning out to be the narrative of this game. Good Lord. Why do you people make so much of your structures out of glass? Oh, God. That's a lot of blood flies. That's probably not good. Coin 2, coin. I will take your gambling money. Yeah, I know there's runes and bone charms nearby. I want to grab them, but I will almost certainly be spotted. Let's see. Booze, booze, more booze. Whalebone? Whalebone. Let's see. I can probably get up higher onto the roof. Which is actually probably what I want to do. Or I thought I could. Oh, wait. There's a pile of shit that I can climb up. And there isn't a door into that corridor. Okay. Engage special eyes. Okay, so there are going to be several dudes here. Yeah, this is one of those times that I feel like I should have chosen Domino. Though, I guess I could still... So I can do 2, 3, and then 4. So I can still pin... yeah, no, I need 2 more to even unlock that normally. Okay. So let's see, what are your patrol routes? Is one of you precariously close to a ledge? Oh, there are several of you right there. Okay, interesting.
Anything going on at the Grand Palace? See anything interesting?
Let me see. No, too far away.
You guys see this coming?
Otherwise, you might have had a few minutes of excitement.
I love that that didn't alert anyone. That makes me super happy. That was really satisfying, actually. Like, they were momentarily like, huh? As something landed next to them, and then just, boom! Person confetti. Okay, so what do we got here? We got... Oh, no, those are just rats. Oh, Addermeyer map. Okay. Okay, we got an elite over there. So if I can isolate you... or not?
Damn. Thought I heard blood flies for a second.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh, I don't have any razor wire traps. God damn it. Oh. Geez, you are in an unfortunate position, my friend. Well, you know what? I have one special crossbow bolt left for one special boy.
Oh, someone tried to shoot me in the head.
Wasn't me. You can't prove shit. For real, that's a helmet, though. Okay, cool. Wait. No, it's not. It's just a hat. The fuck is this, like, bulletproof, like, safari cap this guy's got? Oh, silly. Silly, silly, silly. Oh, well. That takes care of them. I mean, yeah, that'd be super loud. Alright. God, that was a lot of fall damage. Holy crap. Can I get up there? I could get up there, but I can't get to the other one. Interesting. I'm gonna just fix my face. Yeah, I really wish I had a spring wire trap to to put there. Spring razor. God, I'm gonna use every possible combination of the two words before I actually fall on the right one. Okay. I seem to recall that there are a couple of gentlemen. Well, fumbled that jump. There are another couple of gentlemen, as I was trying to say, on another balcony over here. If I remember correctly. Which I might not. Because there are a lot of balconies on this building, and thus the reason why it has its own map. No, that's...
We'll make sure she stays where we want her. Our patient never leaves that around. Remember that.
It's just that the other night she went missing, and I still don't see how she got out.
Maybe we're not good. In case anyone asks, the big doctor never leaves the ground unless it's on official business with you. Got it?
I think I understand.
Okay, well that didn't work.
So, if I have two, and I give him one, it still got me one, but, then if I eat it... No, wait.
Oh, speaking of eating it. There you go. So, but it's okay, buddy. All of those horrible days of complex math are now over for you. Clearly it's a magic item. Clearly. Absolutely. That was some absolute bullshit. Like, bullshit that resulted in hilarity, but absolute bullshit. Alright, little crawl space. I think this is... Boom, another rune. Love that. Love to see that. And this is one of the few levels where there is not a... whatchamahoo's-it? Where there is not a black market. So, I forget. Can I cut these? How about I just do this? Oh, no, it just straight up summons the elevator. Okay, cool. Cool. There is an elevator whose wires you can cut. Oh, wait. I think I might be able to shoot these too. But, I think we're just about out of time for today. Yeah, in fact, we are. So, let me eat some jellied eels real quick, because a man has to have his priorities. Boop-a-doop-doop-doo. Okay, cool. Well, first, let me actually pop over to IRL so I can give y'all a proper send-off. Yeah, thanks very much for everyone for coming by and hanging out. I very much, as always, appreciate everyone's company. Sorry, I'm going through a whole bunch of interfaces at once. I appreciate your company, even if I fail to give eye contact. So for those of you, if you happen to be with the raid from Talvo's channel, once again, I'm Dichotomous Prime. You can follow me at the various different links, or specifically the one that allows for following, up on the top right corner there. Specifically on Twitter is usually where where my stomping grounds usually are, but all of the VODs for various different videos go up on the YouTube channel that is listed up there. I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent with it, so we'll see how well that goes. But yeah, you can also check out the backlogs of all of the other games that I've played on there in some neat and tidy little playlists. I hear tell that they make great work accompaniment, so absolutely go through there. And if you had a good time today, please let your friends know, bring them by. If you happen to have the scratch, the follows and subscriptions are super appreciated. And yeah, so other than that, I think what we are going to do, one, let me drop that link one more time over to twitch.tv. I know how to spell Twitch. Don't even worry about it. RPG Hour. I'm going to be over at RPG Hours channel within the next half hour to do some cool talking about tabletop design and specifically designing magic systems, which I am a huge, huge fan of doing. We do this same kind of fun Mondays and Fridays from 5:30 to 8:30, sometimes 5:30 to 9, so that we can help support awesome people like Brito, like Lady Confetti, and like a number of other really great creators on Twitch, so we can kind of line up it just in time to go raid them and have a good time. But yeah, so I think tonight we are gonna go visit Pleasantly Twisted, as per usual. Because she's always an awesome person and always having some good times. So let me bada bing that right over there. And yeah, I hope that y'all had a good time tonight, and I hope that you all have a lovely rest of your week, and we will see you on Monday. Take care of yourselves.